Let's learn how to integrate TestCafe and BrowserStack to test our web application in different web browsers, operating systems, and devices. At the end of this video, we are going to execute our suite in parallel environments using real devices. Hi geeks, this is JoanMedia, and please subscribe if you want to keep learning about technology and automation. So let's go ahead and understand what is BrowserStack. Basically, BrowserStack is a cloud, web, and mobile testing platform that provides developers and testers the ability to test their websites. Well, BrowserStack have 4 primary products. For example, Live, App Live, Automate, and App Automate. In this video, we're watching basically an execution in BrowserStack, but that's something that we're going to review in a few minutes with TestCafe. Now, let's understand what is TestCafe, man. Well, TestCafe is, as we have learned in this channel before, is a free and open source automation tool built on Node.js, used to test web application without using web drivers. If you want to learn more about TestCafe, you can click on the card that you are gonna have in this video to have a full tutorial. Now let's go ahead and install Node.js. We just have to use Node.js in our computer to run TestCafe and BrowserStack in this case. Now we just have to click and download the LTS version. Then we just have to click and install, next, and finish, right? If you want to keep actually make sure that you have Node install, you look for npm-v and then you have the version. Now let's go ahead and install TestCafe. It's gonna have, we just have to enter this command npm install g TestCafe, and then we have to install the plugin for BrowserStack npm eai globally TestCafe BrowserStack. Now we just have to clone the repo, right? We just have to come here and open git bash here. You're gonna have the repo in the description of this video if you want to download the project. You just have to paste the git clone command, and then you're gonna have your project downloaded. I'm sorry, I'm sick. And then we'll just have to open the Visual Studio Code, open the folder, then look for the folder that you want, select the folder, and then of course we have to download the dependencies. Going to the terminal and entering npm install. That's correct. We just have to wait for a few seconds. Once it is done, we can start executing our test. For example, in this case, I have the command npm run test spawn, which is page object model. We have done this before. If you want to learn about page object model, you can do it. And as you can see, it has executed my test locally. Now let's go ahead and create our account. It is a pay one. However, you can create one for free. You have to click on access key, right? You have to enter, and actually you're gonna have the values, username and access key. So you are gonna have to create the variables. The first one is gonna be the one to store the username, which is gonna be BrowserStack username if I'm not wrong. Then you just have to actually paste the value in the variable value there. I'm sorry. And then create another one to the access key value. All right. BrowserStack access key, and then we have to paste the password there. There it is. And the last variable that we have to create is BrowserStack and automate. Use automate. We have to specify here the number 1. Oh, that's my choice. If you want to learn more about it, well, I'm gonna try to let you a link in the description too. So the next thing that I want to do is install the dependency in my project, which is npm I TestCafe BrowserStack provider BrowserStack, and then you're gonna see that we're gonna have a dependency in my local project. It is gonna help the TestCafe project to understand that we have to run our tests in BrowserStack. If you run the command TestCafe-b BrowserStack, you're gonna see that we're gonna have a very long list of available environments and browsers. That's it, as you can see here. Well, we have a lot of devices. So in this case, I want to execute Chrome 89.0. I think that in this case, as you're gonna see, I'm gonna replace Chrome. Instead of it, I'm gonna use BrowserStack Chrome, right? Windows. And if I execute my script again, npm run test POM, or page object model, you're gonna see how the execution is gonna be done in BrowserStack. Just drinking a bit of water because this is a very fast video. And as you can see here, we're executing Chrome in Windows, but in this case it is happening in BrowserStack, right? So if I click on dashboard, let's go ahead and click on dashboard. You're gonna see that the execution is running and my test is actually being executed in BrowserStack. If I click on a start interactive session, you're gonna see a live session of what is happening in my test, and it is executed in a cloud browser that you have with BrowserStack. You are not wasting resources in your local computer. And as you can see, after a few seconds and when the website, or actually the test is finished, I'm sorry, well, the test is gonna be recorded and the session is gonna be recorded too. So you're gonna be capable to have the the final recording of the website or the test, right? So let's go ahead and click. Let's go and click on dashboard, and as after a few seconds and the video is generated, we're gonna have the result. I'm sorry. Let's see. We have different parameters here: console logs, network logs. If we're working on Selenium, we have a Selenium logs. I'm sorry, and you are going to see that after a few seconds we have the video ready to be downloaded if you want. That's good. Now I think that we can do a different thing. I'm gonna try to show you how to integrate this execution, but now with the configuration file, because that's another way to have global parameters in your project, right? Do you remember that? If you don't, please go ahead and look for the configuration file video that I have made. That's basically how we can do this, just using an array of different browsers. In this case, I want to execute my test in iPhone, all right, and let's see that I want also to execute my test on a OnePlus device, in this case the 7 one. All right, let's do it. You just have to click copy and paste the environment that you want in that configuration file, and then run every or any actually test that you have in your framework. I'm sorry. And as you are going to see, it is gonna execute POM in BrowserStack, and actually in parallel mode. All right, so let's see how it works. It is gonna be executing the stuff in BrowserStack, right? I'm sorry, I'm sick. Please subscribe if you think that it's valuable, this video, right? It's a lot of information, but valuable one, I think. And as you can see, it is executing an iPhone, iOS 14, and also in OnePlus Android at the same time. In this case, we don't have an interactive session. I guess that maybe it is not still available, but maybe when you implement your stuff, you are gonna have it available, maybe, right? And well, as soon as the website, or actually the test passed, you're gonna see, well, the checks in your console logs, and also you're gonna have the videos with all the tracking and all the stuff that will actually happen in your device. In this case, we're actually reviewing the iOS execution, and then we're gonna look for the OnePlus execution there. That's good. I'm sorry. And well, it is a bit slowly, but it is working fine. Well, that's it. I guess that's how you can integrate TestCafe with BrowserStack in 10 minutes. Actually, it's very easy and quick to be integrated with TestCafe. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. See you in the next one, and hope that you had fun hearing this music and learning something else new. Thank you very much. Bye bye.